Mr. Eggplant presents.
Hey guys, Tyler here, and I'm going to bring you a little bit of different video than I normally do. It's going to be some leveling, I guess. I've always enjoyed leveling. Well, I used to. I don't do it a ton now. As you can see though, my character is named Tyler. I'm really surprised I actually got the name because another level 1 hunter. Yeah, I've been doing this a lot lately. I've had a couple friends start playing WoW for the first time. So I went around and leveled with them a little bit. So yeah, apparently I love hunters. They're really easy to level. I mean, it's a joke. And you might be wondering why I'm a troll and I'm in Mulgore. My first character, which is my undead hunter, was actually a Trollin, and he was the very first character I ever made in the game. And so now I've just been, every time I level something, I bring it here. And I forgot to put my heirlooms on because I am terrible. Alright. Yeah, as you can see, you got quite a few legendaries. Yeah. Quite a few heirlooms here. And Troll is the only hunter I've never played, so I figured might as well get that out of my system. And you can literally just raffle stomp everything. Oh look, level 2. This is so much fun. But the one nice thing is I do have the chauffeur mount from all the heirlooms that I've collected in the game. So I can easily ride around on that. I thought my main reason was I wanted to record the Barrens. It's actually my favorite leveling zone in the game. I know back in the day when I first started playing it was cancerous and whatever else, but I really enjoy it, and it flows a lot better now than it used to back in BC. So that will be my main goal, but we're going to go through Mulgore here first. That way we can at least get some continuity with my character, so I don't just have like some random level 10 all of a sudden. So yeah, I chose the title Insane because I've leveled approximately 8 different hunters over the course of my time playing WoW. Made several to one or to max rank at the time, or max level I should say. But yeah, I'm not getting any different results, so that is the that is what insanity is. So hopefully my clicking won't be too loud for you. I don't think it will be, because I mean there's only like I'll be hitting one. That's basically it. So wow, yeah. And I was talking, if you saw my guild chat just before we started with the talking portion of the video. I don't remember if I caught it or not, but heirlooms are super broken now. I haven't, other than leveling my demon hunter for example, I hadn't leveled a character like in the early levels since probably Mists, because I used to just level, that was it, that's all I did, because I didn't really do raiding back in the day, back in like BC and stuff. So that, and in Lich King I did a lot of leveling, which was fun, but I missed out on a lot of quality content. Well, now leveling is a joke. Like, leveling with my friends, of course, 2 of them did have the recruit a friend bonus, but like they went to Ragefire Chasm, and I think they were like level 16 when they went in, and they were level 25 when they left in one dungeon, just because they were getting all that bonus experience, and that is insane. No pun intended. But that is insane. I don't like, leveling is a joke now. And for me, it was I always enjoyed going back to the, because I have a route that I do when I level. Back in the day, I was a odd child, and I would write everything down, like, okay, so in Mulgore, I was here from level 1 to 12, or I was from here from level 1 to 10, etc. And so I got to the point where I would just run, I would go to the same places. But not only because I knew it, I knew what to do there, but it was fun, and I really enjoyed that. So it usually included Mulgore, it included Barrens, which at the time was just the Barrens. It wasn't, you know, north and south like it is now. But you know, we'll get to those eventually. Then I usually went to Ashenvale for a little bit, but that was before heirlooms were really big, so I needed more experience. Whereas, I mean, now you don't really need. You can, as you can see, I'm just raffle stomping through things. And one nice thing about hunters is I can literally just sit here and kill stuff as I'm running to another objective. It's really broken, and that's probably why we're considered huntards. But you know, that's fine. I have to enforce that stereotype. So as you can see, enhancements for low levels are insane. I remember they're super high, and I used to twink a little bit. I had a level 24 twink on Airy Peak for a while before twinking pretty much got killed off. And I had very good stats then. But now, like you can reach 50% crit if you, like on a rogue, for example. I know there's a lot of Alliance rogues that I would see often since I played Horde, and they had ways where they could get 50-55% crit, and a rogue who's going to do amazing amounts of damage before, you know, he opens up on you. Oh look, you're dead. Moving along. I understand why twinking is pretty much non-existent now. So unfortunately, my hunter just stays there. His name's Thundergrasp on Airy Peak. I don't even know if you can look him up anymore. It's been that long since I've been on him. But I remember I would routinely get 30 or 40 killing blows in games. It was really unfair, like, because it was all against level 20s too. So I mean, gotta flex my muscles because I'm so good. But and of course I played a hunter too, which at the time were super broken. And you could get the ability, which I think they moved it now in the latest game. Oh, I guess I can't look at my talents yet, duh. But there is a, when you use your disengage, you get that 60% movement speed. Nobody catches you. Let's just be real. Nobody catches you at all. So I think they moved that to 45, level 45 talents, because 15 is your lone wolf now. Duh, I knew that. So as you can see, I have been playing in the session for 12 minutes. It took me a little while to actually fly over here. Yeah, see, I don't know what it is. I just love Mulgore. It's just so beautiful. I mean, it's pretty plain actually, but for whatever reason, it still reminds me of Vanilla and BC. Quests are a little different, but you know, I really like that. And I never noticed like Feralus, I think that's how you say it, and like the Ungoro trees. You can see them from this area, because I mean, if you look, like we're down here next to Feralus right here, and then Silithus and Ungoro aren't far away. So I never noticed that as a kid. Of course, I remember, let's go back to the map here. I remember back in BC when I was leveling with a guy named Oxo, random guy I'd never met before. I ended up leveling to 80 with him. But we were doing the caravan quests that are over here, and we were like coming up over here. I had no idea that there was just Thunder Bluff right here at all. And I remember going up, because that was when, you know, it actually turned night and stuff. And I remember like walking up, I was like, holy crap, there is a whole nother city here that I had never seen. And of course, I had a really bad computer then too. So as you can see, I can see the lifts there, I can see everything in Thunder Bluff for the most part. And you know, back then I definitely couldn't. I remember my first laptop that I had like 40 gigabytes of storage on it. That's like hard drive storage. It was one of those like $200 ones or $300 ones you could get at Walmart on Black Friday that I ended up getting for Christmas in 2006. Yeah, because I started playing February, actually Valentine's Day 2007, I think is when I started playing. So it's actually been just over 10 years playing the game now. I haven't played solid the entire time, but yeah, fun times to be had by all. So I basically have the same route I do every time I come through here. Unfortunately, since I'm not a Trollin, there is a few quests that you cannot get because you're not a Trollin. So I will be missing out on a little bit of experience there, but I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to have any issues whatsoever. So I always like to come over here and I should have got my hearth set to Bloodhoof, because I'm going to need that to go back. Looks like there's actually a few people out leveling, which is kind of weird because it's the middle of the day. It's currently 2:06 Central Standard Time, and usually there's not that many people on. Because I remember I did this 2 weeks ago when my friends started playing, and yeah, there was literally nobody out here. So maybe I got a little lucky there. But yeah, as you can see, my pet can't even get to things. I just attack. Oh look, it's dead, moving along. And the pet usually finishes him off. So, hey look, I'm actually not clicking. What is this sorcery? Because I have one ability to use. Which I'll probably end up going marksman. Come back here, dead. Okay. I'll probably end up going marksman after this. So I think I'm going to go ahead and head over this way really fast, because I think we have some Wind Fury Talons we need to pick up over there. The Swoop Quills we'll need to pick up over there. What the heck, I'm going to go back to Bloodhoof and get that. So much for my quality video, that because like I said, I do when we get to the Barrens, you'll really notice that, because I will not miss a quest. Because I mean, at level 15 I could start doing dungeons and stuff, but I'm not going to do that. I will go from here to here to here to here to here to here, and I will hit every quest. I will do them in order. And there we go. Got my drums there. I need to go get the quest for Kyle the Frenzied too. Thank you. Yeah, I remember I spent a lot of time in Bloodhoof because when I first started playing, because like I said, I didn't know where things were. I was very, very green and new to the game, and yeah, I think this was a city to me, even though it's clearly not a city really. And I remember, as you can see up there, I got lost up there in those caverns. I remember hearing this guy's voice in the game. As you know, that's the Ezra. I can't remember his last name. That was the Make-A-Wish patient that ended up dying, I think in 2007, maybe it's 2009. Anyway, I remember it was very unique because he did have that voice it's literally a kid trying to be an old person. And I didn't understand at the time. of like, well, why is that there? Or, why is it different? It was kind of a great story, listening to that Blizzard would allow that to. And he got, his favorite mount was the Phoenix. That was really cool. I actually have that mount now. And I think he got to make one of the PvP bows because he played with his dad a lot. And that kind of stuff like that, I mean, Blizzard doesn't get a ton of credit for. I mean, it is something very small, but at the same time, for his family, that's something that, even if they don't play anymore, which I have no clue if they do, that's something they can kind of look back on. And I know that's something that every time I see it now, or like I'll go and I'll do that quest, it's just, something fun. I'm glad they did that. So let's see here. Got half my swoop quest done. I remember as a hunter in BC, leveling up in BC, you had to train each of the different types of animals. And I remember swoops. They were terrible to try because they were the last thing you had to tame to be able to start taming your own pets. And they had that sweep ability where they would knock you up or knock you down, and I would almost be done with my cast every time, and they would always knock me back, or stop the cast, and it was really frustrating. But I was watching a video on YouTube, I think it was actually a couple days ago, and somebody was talking about all the things that they took out in the game, and one of the commenters was talking about the like your pet happiness bar, and having to bring a certain food group, your certain food for whatever pet you had, and that the pet could actually run away at any time. And that actually happened to me. My very first pet was uh, a wolf out of here, one of the prairie wolves, named Silverfang. And I remember it took me forever to figure out what food he liked, which the food was really easy to find. But then I was actually fighting, which we'll get to here once we get to the Barrens. Cause heck, we're level 7 already, and I don't even know. It hasn't even been that long really. But that wall, as you can see, there's that wall over there, and there wasn't the wall prior to. I think it was Cataclysm maybe. I feel bad for this guy because he can't even get up to him. He's probably gonna say something to me, which I'll get out of his hair, so I won't have to worry about. Anyway, yeah, he was mad. I guess I can see why he would be mad though. Anyway, so there's the Great Wall over there, or the Great Gate, and that gate wasn't there back in BC. Because that's actually how you got into the Barrens, and that was before. Because I know that there's a Zeppelin somewhere over here, and there's the way you can go up to Stone Talon Path to get up to the Barrens area, and yeah, that stuff wasn't there. And ooh, I need to get a femur. It looks like. Oh, that was quick. Oh, I didn't even realize I walked through a cougar over there. And you had to go through the southern Barrens, which even though they weren't split, they were still significantly different levels. Like I think they're like level 20 to 24, something like over there, right near Taharjo, I think it was called. I don't even remember how you actually said it, and it's not even a city anymore. I remember hitting that place up. And then you had to go up the Gold Road, and I died a lot. Way too much. It usually took me right around 30 minutes because I would always miss the crossroads. I could get to Wailing Caverns, and for the life of me, I would always miss the crossroads because I was an idiot. And yeah, I didn't even know the crossroads was out there for a while until a friend told me, which he was actually playing Alliance. He's like, yeah, you need to go to the crossroads, and I'm like, well, what's the crossroads? I had no idea. And because I actually, for a while, I was actually trying to kill stuff in the southern Barrens area, and of course, you know, that stuff's over 10 levels higher than me. It's just crushing my armor, and it's, you know, it's one-shotting me basically. And yeah, I kind of miss that at the same, you know, in some points. I mean, it was definitely difficult, but yeah, I kind of miss that stuff, I'll be honest. If nothing else, just for the nostalgia. I've considered trying to get on one of the servers, or the vanilla or BC servers. I think that they're just vanilla servers, but that would be kind of fun just to do, just to go back and say, you know, I did it again. Because I was, like I said, I was quite a noob. Probably a little bit worse than a noob. Basically like Stan's dad in the World of Warcraft episode. That was pretty much me. It was pretty bad. Only, you know, I didn't have a Horde Tabard as an Alliance character. I guess that wasn't him, but it was one of the other guys' characters. Every time I would watch that, I would point that out, and people are like, okay, we get it, you know. You don't need to keep telling us. Just little things like that, because that actually, the Frostwolf Battle Tabard, there we go, was actually my favorite one in the game. And I got it back in BC when I think it cost like 60 or 90 marks of Alteric Valor, or Alteric Valley condemnations, or medals, or whatever they were called. They had all sorts of different names. And I remember that's back when you used 30, 30, and 30 of each one to unlock different pieces, which I still have on my hunter, on Greeley, my hunter there. So yeah, we're moving right along. Level 7 already. I will be level 8 very quickly. There's actually, I actually know where a lot of the rares are, because sometimes there's a rare here. Give me your clipboard. Let's see. Yeah, I remember this quest, there was a lot to do in here. Ding. Yeah, because this, as you can see, there back in the day, there was definitely not a map of that. But, oh, these are probably just going to be supervisors in here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I got lost in here. This is my first real questing area, I guess you could say, where I was so mesmerized thinking that there was going to be more in here, which I think Fizz Sprocket used to not be in the front. I think he might have been like right here. So, I mean, it wasn't like, oh, look, it's super easy to find him, just walk in. Or heck, you probably don't have to walk in. You can see him from, you could probably, if you're a ranged class, you could probably kill him from out there, like I did. Alright, so chauffeur down. So yeah, there's a rare there. After you get the Maserati, I can never say that right. After you get that quest, he will start appearing. He's a purple Spring Strider, I think is what they're called. Plain Strider, there we go. Spring Strider is the name of the mount. He'll be running around. I haven't seen him in a while, but like I said, I haven't leveled in a long time. Other than that little bit I did a couple weekends ago, I hadn't leveled from level 1 for over 3 years. Actually, more than that. It was probably, let's see, my last character that I leveled was, I leveled a monk, but I mean that didn't really count. That was back when you couldn't just conjure up your oh, inventory's full. I need to just start, I don't know why I picked this crap up. I just do, I guess. Alright, well I got this Hearthstone and then I haven't even used it yet. Wow, I have a lot of characters on this server. I think a lot of those are no longer a thing. They're not, you know, they're probably just ones I deleted or had held for names, that sort of thing. Alright. I still need to pick up a few legendaries, or why did I keep saying that? Not legendaries, BOEs that I need to collect, like in the neck piece, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't give you any experience gain. So we're level 8 so far. Level 9 now. I think we were level 8 for all of, what, 3 minutes at most? I should have looked before I turned that in. So he's probably gonna, I guess he doesn't have any more quests for me. Yeah, this is the one part where you run into a wall a little bit, because if you're a Tauren, you have to go and, what am I doing? You have to go and cleanse all the wells, which are here, Winterhoof Water Well. There we go. Birds are hard. And I'm not going to take that bridge, because that's too easy. You have just the cleansings, whereas if you're not a Tauren, you don't get. This is right around where the Plain Strider would be, the Maserati or whatever. He'll usually be walking around with a bunch of little buddies behind him. We might see him, we might not. I don't know. It's just weird that everything is lighting up since I have that quest to feed Kyle still. Is that guy that got mad at me earlier? I don't know. Nope. Sure, we'll make more friends before we're done, though. Because you can... It does stink for people who don't have BOAs, because for me, I burn right through this place. Like, this is a joke. Whereas for them, they still have to kind of work for it, even though leveling is a joke now, even without BOAs. Alright, hopefully we can get a bunch of these agitated spirits relatively. Okay, come on. Oh, there we go. It used to be you could just kill them Like, I could just go up and start killing them, and then you wouldn't have to worry about using the thing on them. There we go. I don't know if it's every other one or what. Nope, guess not. Fine by me. Yeah, because all these spirits, this used to be a dwarf settlement thing, and you had to collect their shovels, I believe. Because this changed after Cataclysm, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because you had to get their picks and stuff. And then there was like a named one you had to kill, which is probably going to be that guy right there that I'm going over. Oh, got really lucky. Come on, come on. Nope. You're going to hate me. There we go. Come on. I just need one more. There we go. Alright, back to Bloodhoof. Alright, so hope you guys are enjoying this so far, and I think it's been more just me talking about I guess it's not more really talking, it's more reminiscing about leveling here, which if you probably couldn't tell, I really enjoyed it, and I still remember a lot about it. It does kind of stink though that this area, the Camp Narachi, is different now. I remember there was over here when because you had to do your stuff here, and then the scar wasn't there, and then you had to come over here to the Quillbore area, and there was he wasn't a rare in air quotes, but he was a named mob named Squeaker or Squealer. There we go. And I remember you would kill him and he would drop a white quality belt. It was a leather belt. It was Squealer's belt. And I always thought that was so cool because I knew where he was, and then a lot of people would run past him and never see him. And I was like, yep, I'm going to go kill Squealer. And I just thought it was cool because it was a named item. And it wasn't just the usual junk that they provide. Oh, I thought that was going to be Kyle. Because I still, as you can see, I still have the Strider meat, so I need to feed Kyle still. Just need to find him. In the meantime, I'll turn this in. They'll probably give me a quest to start heading to the next little area. Because you'll turn into a ghost wolf, I think, if I remember right. If I was Kyle, where would I be? If I was Kyle, where would I be? That's the one downfall for quests like this. Like I'm gonna run into an issue the first couple quests in the Barrens before I start breaking away from people. Is that it's like that? It's the first Strider quest where you have to get the beaks, and they don't auto drop because apparently not all Striders have beaks. Is that stuff doesn't spawn fast enough because there's only X amount. There's probably like 14 in the area, and if you have more than one person trying to get them, let's say it takes 10 to get them. There's Kyle. Yeah, Kyle. Yeah, Kyle. Yeah, and this was Ezra's dog, Kyle. And so he's now forever in the game. Dance with Kyle. Yeah. Yeah, just stuff like this. I always thought was cool. I do love the Trolls dance. Alright, okay. We're done with you, Kyle. Thank you. Oh yeah, I was like, what is that Battle Pets quest? But it's the one I still have on my account. I think I've had it since Cataclysm. It just sits there because you can't actually drop it. So it's just been hanging out. So let's go turn this quest in real fast. And so far I've done all the quests in the area that I can get to anyway. Now I don't remember what they want me to go to next. I don't remember if there's going to be a quest here now or not. Because we need to get up to the next little area, which... Because there used to be a quest that would just turn you into a wolf and it would run you there. Because they did a really good job of putting everything together so it kind of flowed better. Don't see anything. That's fine though. I know where I'm going. So in the meantime, we are going. I guess yeah. I wouldn't get the because I'm not a Tauren. I remember now. I had to do the same thing when I leveled because I brought a Blood Elf hunter over to this area when I leveled with my friend because he was leveling a hunter as well, and yeah, I just have to run. I think it's right there. Maybe we'll find a rare on the way. But I'm already nearing the end of my questing here in Mulgore. Hope you guys enjoyed this so far. I know it's something a little different. I don't know how long this is going to end up being. It's saying right now that I've been playing for 34 minutes, so it's going to be shorter than that, but it's right around that time. So I'm assuming by like 45 minutes or so I'll be done with the area, and then we will move on to the Barrens in another episode. I timed myself doing the entire Barrens, and I think it took me about an hour. So I haven't decided if I'm going to split that up into 2 videos or not, because normally I don't like posting long videos. Like I think this would, if I post this one in one piece without cutting it up, which I probably will, since I haven't like introduced anything new or anything like that, is that this will be the longest video I've ever made. Which okay, I'm going over that way. So that's kind of cool. Let's see. Yeah, there's once in a while there was a Kodo, a named Kodo. I don't remember. Starts with an L. It's like Lokaraki or something. I don't know. I was. Oh, there's a ray right there, and that's the rake. Do do do. And you dead, son. Usually the rares. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, I forgot he calls his buddies in. The rares had a chance of drop. There's the Ghost Wolf, because somebody is doing that as a Tauren, so then it'll automatically run them over here. So they, like I said, they did a good job of connecting the little areas together. But they would often drop bags, because I mean bags were really hard to come by back in BC without having to buy them, and I mean I did not know how to make any money. And I remember like my first 100 gold was such a big deal, and now as you can see, just on a couple characters I have 1.4 million. So gold is not an issue in this game anymore. In fact, I just recently bought like 3 years of WoW time before they skyrocketed in price. Alright, so I have to go over this way. I will probably hit Red Rocks. Then I'll come back through here, and then I'll hit the claws again. In fact, I'll just do that on the way. Apparently they don't all have claws. That's some of the stuff I never understood in the game, where like, no, they should have all, like if they don't have claws, they're dead. Like they're going to die because they can't feed themselves. That's just me being super anal about it, I guess. Alright, got some more harpies. Ooh, ding, level 10. Very nice. And we will be going with marksmanship, probably. That's what I play on my other guy, and marksman's extremely easy to play. Especially at level 12 when they give you mark shot at such an early level. It does tons of damage. Way too much damage. So I could see if people were low level PvP that all you have to do is just spread your vulnerability, mark shot them, and like it crits for over 1,000 at like level 20, maybe not even level 20. Really high numbers. There we go. All I know is that their health goes down really fast. Okay, got a couple more feathers here. Oh, you're not the right one. There we go. Woohoo! Forgot I had that. It's just that was one thing that was really different for me. Oh, you don't want to know. I do not. From when I was leveling back in the day, was that you didn't automatically get all your abilities. So I remember if I was far away, because to get back to Orgrimmar was a huge investment of time, because there was a zeppelin to get across the water, but other than that, there was flight paths were really slow, and it just took forever. I remember like whenever you would go from Ungoro at like level 52-ish, and I would go up to Winter Spring, which is from one part of the map, or I guess, yeah, one part of the map all the way to the other. And it was terrible. It took me, because at the time I had an add-on that would tell me how long it would take. You know, it took me almost an hour. Yeah, a godly high amount of time just to fly to the area. Sadly, I did the quest for Lincoln, which he'd give you that, the photo of Lincoln. And now, if you want to buy those in the auction house, since they took them out of the game, they're so expensive. What am I supposed to do over here? Oh, the claws, yeah. Completely forgot about that. It's kind of sad, though, that the quill boar aren't really big anymore, like in the area. Because you had them in, at the opening, and then, of course, you have, like, Razorfin Crawl, or Razorfin Downs and Crawl, I guess, for that matter. But I'm hoping that, I thought that somebody said that they might be getting redone at some point. I don't remember how long ago that's been. I thought it was probably actually supposed to be done by now, so maybe it's not going to happen. But I kind of like that stuff. I like Deathless. I don't necessarily like the new one, but I mean, I'll still probably level there. Don't get me wrong. I'm not that upset. But they did change my path a little bit, because normally I would go Mulgore, Barrens, Ashen Vale for a little bit, because I usually miss it. Stone Talon, Desolus, then I would come down to Barrens. Actually, no, the old Barrens was like in the 20s. So I would get in the Southern Barrens at some point. And let's see here. Almost done. Yeah, I think I only have a couple more quests here, which 41 minutes right now. Maybe a little bit longer than I intended, so sorry about that, guys. Yay, friendly with my guild, and level 11, because why not? Alright, so I think that's it for me, because unfortunately, if you're torn, like I said, you have more quests, you get this, you have to cleanse both these, and then there's one right here, and then there's actually a quest that for you to kill one of the Grim Totem guys, which will be up here. He'll be right there, and then as you can see there's the path that goes up the mountains and into Stone Talon, which you would just kind of be right here on the Stone Talon, and then that would take you into the Southern Barrens, so that way you would or the Northern Barrens, so you would miss the big scar that's like right here. So I think we're going to end this episode here, so I thank you for watching, guys. Let me make sure I'm Marksman, because at level 15 I'll be dropping this pet, unfortunately. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Arcane Shot, and that's basically it. Alright, so until my next episode, I will see you later. Bye.